Hey, Chef Greenback. Finally got it together.
I'm ready for love. Your kiss, sweet embrace. I'll never be the same. Are you my dream come true? You just fill me so. Don't let go. So new, I won't let go.
Hey, Blue.
Is this my dream?
Yeah, I got whoever wants to come up, I got the link up. I finally got it. I got it to where I can put it up there. Finally got it together.
No matter what I do, so real, I won't let go.
Yeah, just in case y'all don't, I like all kind of genres of music.
Is there where you are? For you, I'll be true, and it will be the same. We kiss, and unlike this, love will surely grow. Don't let go. So
Hey, Black Cherubim. Yes. I just thought about giving it a try. Good. Thanks for coming back, Black Cherubim. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way in.
Just the two of us. Make love. Does it seem that love is just a dream? Give it up. Give love. Just the two of us.
Mysterious by nature. Glad you could stop by.
Does it seem that love is just a dream? Give it up. My love is coming on strong. So real, I won't let go. This is my love for you. So real, I won't let go.
African Goddess. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like. It's free. Blue 77B.
Just the two of us. Making love. Feel so free. Does it seem that love is just a dream? Give it up. My love is coming on strong. So real, my dream is so real. I'm gonna let go. No matter what I do, is this a dream or true? It's so real. I'm gonna let go. So real. I'm gonna let go. Yeah. It's so real. I'm gonna let go.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming by. And make sure you, of course, make sure you hit that like button on the way in. So, how is everybody doing on this Friday evening? Tell you one thing, here in Atlanta, it just got through raining. Mine's cold as I don't know what. Cold as a motherfucker. But hey, it's December.
Because your passion never runs out.
We turn this off. But yeah. So basically, this is just something, just talking random, but it was something that caught my attention. Chucky being Chucky as usual, sitting up there accusing Betty Boop of wanting him and stuff, and we all know that ain't true. But I was hoping Betty Boop stopped by, but she gonna do her own live. So yes, hello, hello, Chakra in Black. I think I spoke to you, but in case for those I didn't speak to, how y'all doing? So I guess we can talk about random stuff. What do y'all want to talk about? There's so many shit I want to talk. Well, we can get into because a whole bunch of shit went on the YouTube streets. We all know about Z Extra Fruity taking off his shoes and trying to give it to a homeless man. And oh my God, I bet you those feet smell so bad it probably stunk up the whole neighborhood. I bet as soon as that man took his shoes off, there goes the neighborhood. Yep. I had to throw that joke in. Yes. So, with Christmas coming up, oh, hey, Blue Rain, good to see you. And Cherie Bad, how you doing? And that was a good live that you shared. I was over there and I saw you. That was a great live. Yeah. And you know what? Everything you were saying was right. We need to take time to breathe and take time to just be happy and let our minds override our private parts, our poom poom and wing wing. Or ping, what do you call it? The ping ping? Yeah, ping ping. Yep. And shout out to Cherie Bad for going live. And you know what? Some people, when I first started doing this, I think it was what day did I start going live? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? It was one of them days. I was nervous as I don't know what. I was like, oh my God, what if nobody comes see me? What if I stutter or say the wrong thing? But you know what I said? Fuck it. Just say the first thing that comes to my head and just let it flow from there. And eventually I'll get it. God give, grace gifts. So what's hard to buy a fresh pair of shoes for your brother and sister to have? It shows how project you're giving. You know what? You're absolutely right. The man could have easily took that money and went to Wally World and got some shoes. I mean, all that money he was given from his constituents, his supporters, he could have went somewhere and bought him some shoes. Hey, Grandma, I'm glad to see you. He could have. I mean, he could have went to a Family Dollar. He could have went anywhere and bought a fresh pair of shoes. I mean, and it's sad. And as far as the clothes go, why couldn't that man put the clothes in a plastic bag where the clothes won't touch the ground? Gray February. Yeah. Oh, last stream. The last stream I had, I couldn't put a link up. I was trying to put the link, in case somebody want to come and talk. And for some reason, wouldn't let me put it down there. But the link is up now, and just in case somebody want to talk. And just like I said, charity comes from the heart. But what I look at that man as a snake oil salesman, and he's really as wicked as wicked can get. I mean, I've seen some good people. I've seen people, lots of people, do a lot of stuff for the homeless. I've seen people give out place like real food in them little styrofoam cup. Make sure their food is nice and warm, and give it to the homeless. Hell, Ralph Bottles gave the people hot dogs. At least he tried to keep the hot dogs warm. But no, you're going to give these people coffee and donuts, not knowing that maybe whether or not these people may be diabetic or anything can happen to those people. That man ain't got no fucking heart. Do anything for YouTube, anything just to be seen. And that's sad. Man, oh man. And he said he was saying some stuff earlier that was quite disturbing. That he was supposed to expose someone. Okay, so I can give ZX Prof if situation happening when he saw a man with no shoe or saw a hole in a shoe, giving the man his own shoes off his feet at the moment would have made sense to me. The man just wanted to be seen. And why didn't he have any socks? That's what blows my mind. That's unsanitary. Anytime you wear shoes, unless you're wearing sandals, you should wear socks when you wear shoes. Now, if you was wearing sandals or slippers, that's different. Because you know what? You can usually have athletes. He could have had athlete's foot. Anything could have been on his feet. That's why, you're supposed to wear socks when you wear shoes like that. Yep. You're right, Blue. It looked like a stunt. You're right. It did look like a stunt. Oh boy. It's crazy. But anyway, right quick, I'm going to send a shout out to the sector. I'm going to send a shout out to RE. I'm going to send a shout out to Jazzy. Make sure you, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to all of her channels. She's been giving me good content. And I want to say I want to piggyback on what she did earlier when she told ZX that she wanted to be her troll. What was it? Her troll partner or something. There's a method to her madness. Anybody didn't catch on, they need to catch on. Y'all already know. I mean, there's a method to her madness. So I was like, that's pretty interesting of what Jazzy do. And y'all got to realize she knows exactly what she's doing. She was proving a point to Diva and Diva Tomboy and Philly Bruja, but that's between them two. I'm not getting in their business, but I can pretty much understand where she's coming from. You know, if y'all know the history of everything that went on. Troll Bestie. Yeah, Troll Bestie. Thank you. Thank you, Shank. Thank you, Shaq. It's Troll Bestie. So if y'all know the history, just check out all her videos. AMR, long time no see. That's AMR. That's Aaron. Now he's one of my day ones from my other sector. And y'all, yeah, he's cool, and I think he's in one of the gaming channels. Make sure you sub to him. AMR, put your link down so they can sub to you. Do me that favor, and you'll have some more people. Anybody who down for the gaming, make sure you sub to him. Do you want to come up? African Goddess, do you want to come up? Hey, extra curls. Yeah, that's one thing about this. That's one thing about this live. You never know who's gonna show up. And I think I need to do this more often, but I want to find some more topics that I want to get into. Find something I could talk about. Yes. So let me tell you, what else has been going on over here? Hudson, I'm glad you came. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, the link is the link is in the chat room if you want to talk. You want to tell me what's the latest going on in that part of the sector? Because as you know, I had to get away from that sector because them people over there is doing too much. They're over here talking about doing all that crazy stuff with kids and stuff and doc dropping, but there's some doc dropping going on over here. So it's like the black sector has just expanded, as you can see. This Let's see. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's see. Blue Rain in the building. How you doing?
Yeah, I see you doing live streams now.
Oh yes, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm trying. I was gonna do it a long time ago, and I keep putting it off. But now I saw, that I said, you know what? Let me go on ahead and get me a StreamYard and give this live thing find something to talk about. I've been playing music, kind of get me motivated a little bit. And this whole bunch of shit that's going on in the sector that is worth talking about. Whole bunch of talking points. Oh, there's a guy. He goes by the name of ZX, but everybody calls him the Jurassic Sissy, Z Extra Fruity, and all those kind of names. If you see how his attitude is, you'll see why. He's to this sector as LA to that sector. But the only thing about them two, see, LA don't attack kids and do no other crazy stuff, but LA is going to be LA, so. But this sector has been kind of expanding.
Yeah. I started noticing that.
Exactly.
What's the word I'm looking for? Our trendsetters, yeah, the trend setting people that really set it off ain't really, they not really on there as on there as much, or they didn't decide to do their own thing, or just started falling back
Right.
because I'm hearing soon there's gonna probably be some more stuff coming up.
Yes.
Yeah,
And with all that COVID, is all that COVID, and then if everybody gonna be shut down, I mean, people gonna have to find something to do.
yeah. They gonna have to find a hobby.
Exactly.
And, and I say and I even also want to say also for those people that again, like that is part of that sector. Some part of me just wants to wonder, like, how was y'all's weekend? Y'all's whatever working weekend that you have.
Man. And guess what I heard on the other side of the sector? Jamila is supposed to be pregnant by Mike Mills, and then she turned around and changed it. Mike Mills was so disgusted by the situation, he ran and went and got a restraining order against her. Now, come on now. I've heard
even I know better not to fall for that one. I'm like, come on.
But that's crazy.
Y'all haven't seen each other in how long now, or talked to each other in how long, and yet you expect me to fall for that so-called banana in the tailpipe because you're trying to. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It all kind of shit is happening over there. And I had to say, let me get away from over there. I mean, the more stuff goes. Hello, Triple.
How you doing, Miss Raslin? Beautiful. How you doing, love? Everything good?
I'm doing good.
No doubt, love. That's what's popping. That's what's popping. I hear you had to come slide through, know what I'm saying? See what's good with you. I mean, I see you going live, and I got to come through, know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got to tell you, though, man. Stay away from that bitch Ari, man. That's her ops. You heard? Real talk, man. Take my word. Stay away from that bitch, all right? She gonna flip on you, man. That's her ops, man. You heard?
I mean, I hear you, Trip. I mean, so far she been nice to me and everything.
But she going at your homie, man. She can't be, I mean, she don't give a fuck. She going at Jazzy, man. We ain't having that. It's a rap. We ain't having her go at Jazzy. I ain't having that at all. She can't do that, man. So I mean, stay away from that bitch. She violating Jazzy. I ain't having that. Yeah, beautiful. Enjoy your show, though, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna hit your DM, baby. All right, love?
Okay. Have a good day.
All right. You guys, it's nighttime, baby. I'm gonna have a good night, baby. You heard?
You too.
All right, sweetie. Mwah.
Okay. Hey, African Goddess.
Hey, Miss Raslin. Man,
hey.
I just want to have a conversation with that dude. I'm like, for real.
Yeah, but why did he leave so fast? I mean, y'all could have had a conversation.
Because he doesn't want to have that conversation, and I just don't understand why. I mean, I'm so tired of people being butthurt off of the chat saying what they say, and then that person goes and makes a video on people. It's ridiculous, I just don't get it. It's like, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Sticks and stones may break your bones, words will never hurt you type of thing. And yeah, words can hurt sometimes, but I didn't cuss at him. I didn't, belittle him, nothing. And then he just pulls one of my videos, and I'm not even a content creator. I didn't even know. Like, again, I'm tired of repeating myself about this. I just want to have a conversation with the man. And anytime I get up on the panel he bounces.
Yeah, but this thing, people is not going to get along, but I got, it'll be great if Ari and Jazzy could at least coexist, because I like both of them.
Well, they do. You know, everybody does coexist because, you know, they both do go to Vic's channel. They both do go to Buddy Lee's channel. So, you
And
know,
you know I
that's
love
what they
myself
should
some
be.
Buddy Lee, and I love Victor Moan.
Right. You know, everybody should be free to go where they want to go. If a channel holder tells you, oh, you're not allowed to go to such and such place, then you know what? Evidently, you don't even need to be in that channel holder's chat if
Yeah.
that's the way they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Now the
But
only
then
thing
again,
that I don't like is like there are certain people that I refuse to go around, and that's people that go around dragging people's dragging people's kids. I don't believe
right,
that. I would rather
right,
just Joan the person out, you know what I'm saying? But leave kids out of it.
right. I agree 100%. I do. You know, or all this taking it offline and swatting people and, you know, calling the police and, you know, calling CPS, making them lose their job. All that is such foolishness.
Yes. And you know, some people, you know what? When people just say stuff, people talk about me like a dog. I mean, I didn't been called every name in the book. Some troll that said something about my orange hair, talking about, oh, you sound like a man. You know what I said? Oh, whatever. Just take that junk in the chin and move forward and live to see another day. Or if
Right,
you that bad, log off.
right. That's what I look at. I'm like, okay, if there's something in a you know, a channel holder that I'm watching and it's interesting and I listen, you know, I speak to everybody in the chat. I might go on a panel, but if that channel holder begins to talk about something I don't want to hear, I log off. I get off their channel.
Exactly. Get off and watch something else. You know,
You
shoot.
know, I'm free to admit, you know, yes, I used to hold a wrench in ZX's chat. You know,
Right.
when he started in with this mess that he's doing now, I stopped watching him. I stopped going to his chat. When he did all his changes, you know, I don't got a wrench no more. I don't care.
Hey, Regis. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna see. You know, sometime tonight. I need to learn. I want to know how to give out wrenches. I'm doing my live streams on my StreamYard thing, but how do you go about giving people wrenches?
I don't
I
know.
think you
I'm
may have.
like I said,
I think you have to go to the right side of their names, and you'll see three dots. You know,
Right.
pop up, and then you scroll down to where it'll say, make this person a moderator.
Hmm.
But
yeah.
but
See,
but
I'm
but
not.
it,
I don't know. I'm not even.
I don't see nothing but two dots. So
hmm.
it don't have moderate. But I'm gonna try my YouTube studio. See if I could
Yeah, I
try it
think
like that.
I think that's what you may have to do because
Because
a lot of stuff has changed over the
yeah, I'm doing things on I'm trying to think. I can't do like let's see something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait afterwards, and then I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna go to that thing afterwards. See all the people that's been coming by, and I'm gonna make them a mod. But then again, I just like right now I'm just gonna enjoy this here, because so far I haven't, all I've been receiving was cool people that come over here. And see,
Yeah.
me, I get along with everybody.
Right. That's like I said. I'm not a content creator, so I couldn't tell you how to moderate somebody up. You know, but at the same time, I go where I want to go. I chat with people who I want to chat with.
Right.
You
Yeah, I
know,
see what you're saying. See,
I
everybody,
like how Buddy Lee has it. You don't have no wrenches. You can
yeah,
say
I
what you
know.
want to whoever in the chat that you want to say to. You know, and you should not hold the channel holder accountable because
Exactly.
you starting with that person in the chat. So you know what?
Exactly.
Again, people
I mean,
get butt off
now
of
Buddy
somebody
Lee, he will
type.
say, come on now, y'all chill. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about him. He don't have no he don't feel like he should have a moderator. He just
Right.
let the
We're all grown.
we grown. He should just let the and sometimes he just let the trolls live.
Exactly.
And see, that's how you know what? If you have thick skin, that's the only way your channel will grow.
Right.
Now, if you're too disrespectful, I'll block you myself. But yeah, um, I mean, I'm just basically, I try to be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of those few people, ZX and of course, True Freeman. I don't, True Freeman. You have to really have did something really low down and disrespectful for me to not like you. Aaron, he knows. Aaron can relate. This is AMR, but I know him as Aaron. He's from there. I know him. We and him go way back.
Yeah, way back. So, and trust me, I could, and again, I could tell you that it's like because being in that other sector or as the sewage for so long, sometimes it's very easy for us to put our defense mechanisms up to where it's like, hey, like in regardless of trying, it's like like there ain't really no progression being over there. And I mean, all you gonna get is people that they gonna troll you just for the sake of trolling you, but really take it to the extreme, and that's really overdoing it.
Yeah, it is so crazy. I mean, okay, I get it. You don't like that channel holder, right? But why do you have to up the man's real life? Why you got to call the man's job trying to get him fired? I don't like that stuff. I mean, leave that man alone. If you don't like him, don't watch him. Period. Now roasting is one thing. You can go on your channel and roast the dog crap out of him, but leave it on YouTube. Don't get mad if he cooks you back. When he starts cooking you, just do one or two things. Come up with some new material or ignore him. But calling this man's job and doing this, that, and the third, that's when it gets too far. Hey, awareness. And the same thing with people calling CPS and sending SWAT teams to people's houses. I don't like that either.
Right. But again, that's where you have what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's number one. But number two is if you have someone come up on your panel and literally say, oh, yeah, well, I called CPS on so and so, that channel holder should stop it right there and correct it. But
Right.
they don't. They just ride with it. And that's not okay. Because then when it happens to you as the channel holder, then you're responsible because you allowed that to be told and said and all that on your platform. But then you begin doing it too.
Yes, see, and you know what? You should be held accountable for everything to go on. It's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Miss
that
Rob,
is
I was
crazy.
trying to put my link in the chat, and for some reason it's not popping up, and I guess it's because I'm not a moderator. So
You know what? What you could do is just put your put it on the let me do it. What's your channel name?
AMR, all caps.
Okay. AMR all caps. Yeah. Well, he's on. You know what? I'm gonna see if I could go see. I'm on the StreamYards thing, so what I could do is let me see if I can see what I can do here. Y'all gotta y'all gotta kind of bear with me because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do next time I go live. I'm gonna do it on my YouTube thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if I can go live on my YouTube. You think a StreamYard would work on there?
What's that?
I'm trying to figure out. You know what? I'll figure this thing out. As y'all know, I'm new. I'm new here. I'm new doing this live stream stuff. But I'll figure it out.
I think you have to do it while you're not on StreamYard. I'm really not sure, but I think
I can do that. I could do that.
And the thing is with YouTube, because they changed their policy up so much, it's kind of difficult to even wondering if the same sets up even applies, now as it was like, let's say 1-2 years ago.
Right. Yeah, because it's not. It isn't the same.
Nah, far from it.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
not the same as it used to be.
right.
You know what? Another thing I want to happen is I want. I mean, and I know it's too much to ask, but I would like Uncle Suge and Clyde Diva to just squash their beef and just let bygones be bygones. Y'all had a thing going. It's over with. Bury the hatchet. Y'all two go y'all separate ways and move on. All this back and forth stuff is just like it's pointless to me.
I'm in love with that Glock, but that
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I heard that Georgia been getting some snow.
Probably North Georgia. We don't have any snow here.
Oh, okay.
Not over here anyways.
Yeah, because when I heard that, I was like I was taken back by it. I'm like, what? That's like one of the hottest places in the world. Like they hardly get any type of they hardly get snow. Now I can see if it rained or sleeted a little bit, but not snow.
Well, they do get snow every now and again. Not that often, but they do get snow though. I mean,
Yeah.
I can tell you that they do get snow.
Because on the because there was two separate occasions that I tried to like take a trip down there, especially to the Atlanta part, but always ended up falling short.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind traveling myself. Where you from? If you don't mind my asking.
Well, I'm originally from Texas, but I live in Washington State.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's mighty funny because since I got in this part of the sector, I've gotten to know people, quite a few people from Texas. Fundi Fee, she's from Texas. Buddy Lee, he's from Texas. You gonna if you get to know this sector long enough, you're gonna get to know some people from Texas, and it seems like the coolest people are from there.
Yeah, yeah, they can be, but then but the people that I know who necessarily don't frequent with YouTube or whatnot, like people that I know personally, 9 times out of 10 they assholes.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. Yeah,
So
you know
it's like
what?
for that percentage of good people, you gonna run across a few bad apples. But you can go ahead.
But that's every. You know what? If you really think about it, That's everywhere you go. You're gonna meet assholes everywhere you go.
Oh yeah,
Period. Point
right.
blank. I mean, like people from New York, for example. There's cool people in New York. There are not so cool people in New York. Oh, the young lady I was hoping to stop by, Miss Betty Boop. But I guess she's busy. She's doing her own thing. She's doing her own life. Um, she's from Texas. I think she's in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you'll get to know her too. You know, if you
Okay.
come over here long enough. But log on, just go on, Buddy Lee. Buddy Lee. He got a channel. He's a pretty nice all around guy. You would like him. You would like him definitely.
Yeah, but and you know what, I'm starting to see that this particular arena is a lot of a lot of chilled, laid back kind of folk.
Oh yeah, they are. But then you go run across some assholes as well.
And and that's the thing too, like because I mean, yeah, I've been having my channel for like quite a while, and even though and even when I like do my live streams and such, or even upload whatever content I possibly can, I really don't. Not to say that I don't necessarily talk about that sector a little bit too much, or I may just somewhat do it in passing. I say it for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I go into different stuff. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
trying to. So I don't want them thinking that oh, that 3 to 5 minutes overclouded what my original topic of discussion was.
Right, right. And most of the time you be playing your games as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I
That,
mean,
that
he's more or less a gamer.
now what now do I necessarily like will make this person looks like so and so, this person looks like so and so, yeah, because I'm in my gaming realm.
Exactly.
I'm playing a
Exactly.
game. If I'm playing a game that has monsters in it, I may go, oh, this person here looks like, this person may looks like this person. I won't necessarily. I'll do that, but that's just me, just being goofy. Because even because again, I'll come across people who really don't know what I'm talking about, and that's who
Right.
I want to reach. It's like, hey, because the new people they're not gonna know, and I really wouldn't expect them to, because it's like what that's not what it's about. I don't
Yeah.
want to attract the exact same audience of folks, even though
Yeah.
I
See,
had
that's
one.
mhm. Yes. I'm trying to get away from that part. And since I came over this side, I kind of like this side. I gotten to know, a lot of people on this side. Mostly people know. There's people top. The biggest topics they have is Nature Boy. People
Yeah,
been following Nature Boy, and we have he be up to some old tricks and stuff, doing the same old, expecting different results. But in a way, it's entertaining to watch. But then again, you got to look at the big picture and just see how manipulative this man is toward those women that follow him, and it's sickening. Yeah, are you familiar with Nature Boy, Aaron?
no, no, I never heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pitiful. He is really disgusting.
Oh yes.
But then you know what? I mean, I can understand that all those women are grown, so
And
because of by law, they're over 18, so they can do what they want to do. And if they like it, I love. They love it. I like it. I
yep,
just know me personally, I feel they have low self-esteem. Several of them have been prostitutes. when they were in their younger teens on up. You know, they have a lot of them come from broken homes. I mean, you could just see the pattern of why they are going after him
They looking
and their
for a hero.
mindset. Their
They look
mindset is like little children.
exactly. They looking for like a father figure, a hero, if you will.
Or
And
just
Nature
someone to
Boy,
call. What's that saying? I'd rather have a piece of a man than no man at all type of
yeah,
situation.
that.
You know that he's disgusting. He is truly disgusting.
Hmm.
Well, and you know what, Miss Roz, and I was gonna make this point about you know how some even you have people from that particular sector that do the same thing. They'll follow somebody blindly because they because mainly because they identify what they are, like the birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
Following somebody blindly, that. And I remember, even somebody, even though I said this to plenty of times to plenty of people, that if you're gonna watch this particular person, but just do it for entertainment purpose, but to actually take what they say seriously and at face value is a lot more dangerous than than
Yeah,
than
exactly.
the person who has the channel. Now, yeah, they may just be uh whatever messed up individual.
And they like she said,
Yeah.
they came from broken homes. You know, they've been in abusive relationships, and they've been abused as kids, and it's just like it's equivalent from a woman running away from a young lady, a young girl running away from home and going to meeting a man and being pimped out, but it takes a long time for her to leave her pimp because he's providing her whatever he's providing her, but she's going out there, selling herself, making money, giving the money to him, and he's providing her quote unquote protection, if you will. And that's that pimp prostitute thing.
Right,
And
that mind manipulation, that
yes,
syndrome,
yeah,
that
manipulation.
syndrome. I think about that lady that was living in she was kidnapped at a very young age. And she turned around and had 2 children from the guy, and they lived damn near like 5 blocks from me in Antioch, California. And he was on parole and probation and everything. And when they found her, she had 2 daughters from him. She remembered her family. She remembered a little bit of stuff. But man, you think about the mental state all these years this man had her until she was 18, 19 years old.
It's crazy. You know
What
what?
her state of mind is like.
Right. There was a case in Cleveland, Ohio. You remember those? I think it was 3 or 4 of those girls who got kidnapped by this man and had them captive in a house, had them
Oh,
locked in a
oh yeah,
room.
he had them locked up
Right,
in the
right,
closet or in
right,
the basement or whatever, and I think he punched one of the girls and broke her nose, and it took that one black man to find him,
Right.
right.
and they
Remember
made fun of him
that?
about that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's
let's
it's
go back even further. Charles Manson. Charles Manson.
Oh,
yes.
He still has
he's
followers.
yeah, and unfortunately, yeah, he belong, yeah, and he is exactly where he belongs, away from
Right.
away from
Away from
away
society.
yeah, away from society and people, because
Hmm. Yeah, mind manipulation, and it's sad. Oh, did what were you here? Did you hear what I was saying earlier about African, are you all still available? I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was thinking, and I was thinking that hopefully Clyde Diva and Suge, bury the hatchet and just let this war between them go, because it's going far enough. You know, I mean,
Uh,
I know Bob. I know, when people fall out, you know, and I mean, sometimes there come a time in life, but see, it's none of my business. But it's come a point in their life. It's enough is enough. You know.
I agree. But at the same time, I don't watch her. I know of her. I know her personally. I haven't spoken to her in years. And I don't really know Suge. I've only been watching Suge maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years. But they just go back and forth, tit for tat.
Pretty much.
So, like I said, I don't watch her at all. And
Hey, Mariah.
you know.
Hey, hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and you know what? That's all I can say. I'm not going to, mention it no more. I just hope and pray, that, everything plays out and they just get tired of each other and they just go their separate ways. Hell, they don't even have to speak to each other, be friends. It's just all this. I mean, now it's all this back and forth because me, myself, I mean, I like both of them. So I watched Clyde, entertained by her. And then just recently, I just saw how Suge was tearing Z Extra Fruity up, and just destroy that dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But hey, that's none of my business.
Right.
It's none of my business. As far as them two, I'm out of it. My name is Wes. I'm in that mess.
Right. And again, that's where it goes to. You watch who you want to watch. You're entertained by who you want to be entertained by. But once you take it offline and start doxing or going into one's personal life or bringing in children into it or relatives that have passed away maybe or are sickly, no, I'm turning off. I can't deal with it. I won't deal with it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, I just tune in and watch something else because I don't think children should not be dragged in this mess. Roasting is one thing, but to bring children in and then you want to take it offline and try to get people fired from their job and try to have each other killed, things of that nature. That's crazy.
Now, the main thing that's gotten on my nerves is you started with me first. No, if you think about it, when if you have children, when your children, mommy, the brother hit the sister or the sister hit the other brother, whatever. I've always been told, and I've always done this. When one of my children has came to me and said, their sibling hit them, I always turn around and say, okay, but what did you do? And then that's when they get, okay. So I can't say who hit who first or what did you do to make that one hit you. You know, I don't want to hear that I did this first or they did this to me first. Mm-mm.
You know what? I like that. I like that analogy because you know
That's a
the
good
whole
now.
I'm the victim first, or you know, or trying to come with that. Well, you just seeing the y'all again. Everybody's so quick to point out. They don't. They just want to talk about the retaliation, but not what they did. You know
Right.
what escalate. It's like no, not every. There's always two sides to every story. It ain't one.
There's three.
Well, yeah, or three, yeah, two, three. But whether if it's wrong don't make it right, or right
Mm-hmm.
make it wrong, but like let's call
Mm-hmm.
it even. Let's call it
The
down the
two
middle. It's
numbers
like
don't make
no,
it right.
two don't make it right, yeah, but it makes it even. You know, it's like
Right. Exactly. It's just the point of taking accountability for your own actions. You know.
and for, and for some, it's like they just either too prideful or they just
Exactly.
yeah
Let's
that
go
pride
Yeah.
from
that
the
pride gets
pride.
yeah it gets them in too much into trouble.
Again,
Yeah.
that's like when I don't know how old you are, AMR, but that's when we used to call it molding somebody or capping. You know, they call it roasting. But once that other person goes into the mama, that's a fight.
you well I don't do the mama thing like I you know again even you know still it's like I don't you know bother people's mamas, don't really tell mama jokes, just like I don't let
Right,
nobody trying to talk about you know mine, so
right.
And they're
that's
just
like I'm
like
gonna whoop y'all.
somebody saying, "Look at your ooh, you got some ugly shoes," and you say, "Well, your mama's a da 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 da."
And shoe in
It's
up
like
your behind.
yeah, or my I'm
Hmm.
like okay
I don't
okay
like
you
your
think my
shoes.
shoes is okay you don't okay I got ugly shoes I paid for them, what you pay for.
Exactly. Or look at your coat. Your coat, you got a big hole in your coat. You can talk about shoes. I can talk about your coat or something.
Right.
I can see
Right.
that kind of deal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like not. It's like try to. It's like when you're a good counter roaster or a good counter puncher. Not in the literal sense, but in the sense of it's like okay, let's go with that, and I come back with well, hey, at least I don't have a bump on the side of my face that looks like a whole continent. Just started raining down on your whole face.
I mean, you could roast somebody without bringing families and kids in
Yeah,
Right.
it. I mean,
and
I hurt your feelings by saying that you bought your coat from Walmart, and next thing you know, I wake up in the morning, there's a SWAT team in front of my house.
yeah.
Exactly. Right.
I said, wait a minute. All this because I said your coat from Walmart? All I
Yeah,
said was your
man,
coat from Walmart. You gonna
yeah,
send a
yeah,
SWAT team on me?
yeah. You talk about sensitive in they feelings.
I know, right? Did I
Remember
make you
back?
Batman?
Yeah, like Eddie Murphy used when what I think it was Eddie Murphy Raw when kids would be making fun of him because he had that welfare burger and everybody eating McDonald's. It's
Yeah,
like
I remember
where
that.
yeah, like where did oh you never it's like he never once said, they ain't talking about my family though. It's like, yeah, they talk about my burger. And
Mhm.
normally if it's like the main topic of discussion and they can't necessarily go out of bounds with what they comebacks with. Now,
Yeah.
unless if they're vindictive, or ruthless kind of people, they just don't care. They don't care as long as they want to see you hurting because they're hurting.
Hmm.
And, and I'm like, well, then what does that say about you then?
Exactly. Like, like any logical person. Like, if somebody say, Look at you, you're fat. You know what? I said, you know what? I have put on a little weight. Let me go there and get on the diet and go to the gym or something and work out. And then come 6 months later, this is the biggest revenge. This is how you get back at a person. Go to the gym, work hard, get yourself built, and come on the camera, wear the sexiest clothes, dress you wear, and be like, how you like me now? Now that's a good way to get back at a person. Improving yourself and making yourself win. Just that's the best revenge if you want to get back at somebody.
Yep. But you know what though, but I would also find funny is that, it's like okay, if the person that they're calling, if the person that's who they're calling fat, I wonder again, it's like, just imagine if they were fat themselves. It's like, wouldn't
Right.
that be the pot calling the kettle black?
Exactly. Oh,
Like,
and this is another thing. Talk about somebody's look while hiding behind an avatar.
Anybody,
You
that's
can just
never
sit
been
back and just say, you know what? You
because
call
anybody can look.
you calling me talk about my looks, but you had who you are. If you look so much better than me, cam up. In other words, your words about me is irrelevant. At least I have the strength to show myself. You're hiding behind a whole avatar. So as far as I'm concerned, you just a screen. You just a screen name. You just what you call you just an avatar. You just a person hiding behind an avatar.
Facts. That's why I said to a different channel holder that keeps on, well, he apologized for it, so let me not go there.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no problem of camming up. Because regardless of what anybody thinks, feels, or says about me, I know within myself, my daddy raised a beautiful black woman.
Amen. That part. That part.
My own family members, my children laugh about my height.
Yeah. And you know what? Everybody is not meant to look like Beyonce. Everybody ain't meant to look like Rihanna. Everybody isn't meant to look like Megan the Stallion. But
And
we are
don't realize half of those people done got body work done.
pretty much.
That's like what stretch marks I have, what thick thighs I have, whatever. I gave birth to 9 beautiful and handsome children.
Me too. I gave birth to 4 beautiful kids and got 2 amazing grandkids, and I'm blessed with that.
And my husband, yes, he's only 1 year older than me. And we had our first child as teenagers. And we got married. I was 17, he was 18, and stayed married all the way up until he passed away in 2008. And
Wow,
that's who I had all my children by. One man.
that's
And
true.
he loved every bit of me. Skinny, fat, up, down, didn't matter.
And see, that's real love right there. See, everybody isn't fortunate enough to have that in their lives, but that's real love.
But like
And
my
you know what
daddy
the
used to
best love
say, there's
is? Loving
somebody for
yourself.
everybody. There is somebody for everybody.
Right.
I remember this young lady that I went to junior high school with, and they used to talk about her so bad because she would have snot and things in her nose, and it was always green. She was very top heavy. She was knock kneed. She had a little hair. So they used to talk about her so bad. and stuff. But that girl grew up to be a beautiful woman, has 3 beautiful children, and been married to the same man, and has totally changed.
That's
But
that's
she
beautiful.
found love. What's the problem?
Exactly.
And then you got people that's, oh, well, I'm for the black woman, I'm for the black people, but you quick to cut them down because they don't agree with you? No, no, stop being a hypocrite. That's a straight hypocrite.
Exactly. I mean, I can't stand people like that. At least, I mean, if you're gonna be for the black people, be for the black people. All the way. Don't be half stuff. And then when somebody don't disagree with you, you call them every name in the book except a child of God, or y'all black people are stupid. Y'all this, y'all that. That's not how it works. Either you be one way or be the other. Don't be half stepping. Either you're cold or hot.
Pick a struggle. As, as
Right,
you know,
basically, right.
as our boy was saying, Miss Ross,
Pick a
pick a struggle.
struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is Cliff doing? You don't mind my
You know,
asking.
well, I did do a stream what I think it was 3 weeks ago, and he happened to just to stop by in the chat, and we didn't really do too much communication or communicating. Like he just said, you know, what's up, and then
Yeah, he
you
had
know,
left a comment on one of my videos, on my playbacks, and I mean, he's been gone for pretty much a long time, and he did say that he had to leave that sector, and I don't blame him because it's the same thing over and over again. I mean, how? I mean, people getting tired of going after the same people and going back and forth with the same folks, doing the same thing over and over again. It gets old after a while.
yeah,
And
That's
then
facts. That's
you
why it's entertainment.
and then on top of that, you're gonna try to mess with that person's real life because just because you don't like that person or you want to please a whole bunch of people in your people that you're never gonna meet. That's stupid.
yeah, you know. But then
And you
again, though,
letting
it's like th-
like
it's like they try to
African
fit in
goddess.
where they fit in.
Exactly, African goddess. Now there are
Yes,
certain channel holders over there, and I'm not gonna mention any names. He would say and do stuff. Well, you know what? I'm finna go and have this person lose so and so, so and so. And the people in the chat room would egg that person on and tell them to do it, do it. I want to see
right,
that man crumble, all that stuff. So you gonna mess
right,
with this man's real life just to please a whole bunch of people that don't that you don't know and you're never gonna meet. That's
right.
stupid. And then not knowing the consequences might come back your way
Exactly.
because that's karma got a
Karma
way of putting back at you.
sure will. It'll come back at you and it'll come 10 times harder.
Exactly. And
You reap
then
what
too,
you
another
sow.
thing, the feds watches everything. What if that you do succeed and doing what you're doing, and the police or the feds come knocking at your door and throw your sorry butt in jail? If any of those people in your chat room that's cheering you on, gonna bail you out of jail. Oh, if you get locked up by the feds, chances are you may never get out. you're gonna be held into court time, which can take from anywhere to a month, from a month to a year, depending on the severity the crime was against the
That's
person
right.
that you committed against.
That's right.
And
That's
the
right.
people in the chat room can't save you. They're gonna go to the next person, egging that person on. I'm talking about the trolls to do some stupid shit. But no, nobody thinks about that.
And you know, and the thing is, and you know, and I'm not. Somebody said this to me a long time ago that just certain places, regardless of social media, trolls basically run that particular uh that particular side. And again, you may not agree, you may agree, you may not agree, but that's just what it is. It's like if it ain't making it happen on the trolls end, what would they be doing?
Pretty much.
It's like if it's like, hey, you it's like not saying, and I'm just saying this for an example. It's like if you and African Goddess here, if y'all were to meet up, and actually decide to get it on, it wouldn't necessarily be because the two of you wanted to do this. No, it would probably because some trolls was egging y'all on, just to see how far they could take it. And
Right.
Right. That's
at the end of
true.
the, and at the end of the
That's
day,
true.
in regards of whoever gets hurt, which hopefully nobody do, but it probably may come with the territory, but it wouldn't be a victory for either of y'all, only them
Exactly.
who put it out there. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that
and
was
I'm gonna tell the truth. Aaron, you know all about this, but there is this one particular channel holder has been giving a friend of mine that I know from the other side of the sector a hard time for years. I mean, just being. Now the roasting is one thing, but this person took it all the way past YouTube to the point now this person wanted to meet him, and rightfully so. He wanted to kick his ass, even though I said, you know what, it's not worth it. He's not. Don't risk your life. Well, it did go. Went there. I have a video. I have a video on. I think it's called Trick or Treat. Y'all may want to watch it. But
I'm laughing because I know what you're referring to, and I remember it, from the moment that it started and from when it ended.
right,
And
Yeah, that part about wanting to take stuff offline, and then everybody is an internet lawyer.
yeah,
That's what's killing me. Now, mind you, I am a lawyer, and
right,
I laugh because someone ends up coming to your door, and you thinking this person is a threat or whatever. And okay, now let me give this example. Say I went to Miss Rosalind's house and we were having beef on the internet, but just say I went with a Bible in my hand. Don't matter if she invited me or didn't invite me. And she opens the door and shoots me. Okay. Maybe I told somebody, one of my family members or someone or whoever maybe had brought me to her house, I was going to go talk to her, and I had the Bible, and we, have a reasonable sit down. Do you think she would not go to jail for shooting me right then and there? Regardless of all the YouTube videos she brings up about, I said this and I did that and I did this. No, she's going to jail. That's not a self-defense move. If I have no weapon on me,
right.
that's just like a Jehovah's Witness, the missionary come to your door, knock on your door, people come soliciting. You're just going to shoot anybody in the face because you're that paranoid and you're not going to go to jail? Yes, you are.
I'm sorry about that. I was looking at a comment that Hudson wrote about look at how the numbers drop. People are anti-truth. Yep, yep. And that's what you call weeding out. You know, certain people that are just only in it just for the entertainment and fuckery purposes. But then you got those that's like, hey, I can't necessarily stay for too long. Either they going to bed or they're just tired getting a drink, doing whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm not gonna be on here that long anyway.
yeah,
I'm glad y'all two showed up because you know and I mean I just got bored and I wanted to. Originally, it was supposed to. I wanted to talk about this Betty Boo and Chucky situation when Chucky was going around saying, "Yeah, yeah, Betty Boo want me. She want this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah." And I wanted, to hear, I wanted, to hear Betty Boop, see what how she's feeling. I know for a fact that Betty Boop don't like Chucky like that. But I guess because I guess he wants some content. I don't know. I don't know. I guess he's doing it for content purposes or whatever. But hey, let me tell you, I'm not finna sell my soul by trying to slander somebody else just for some content. I just go over here, say what I have to say, maybe have my fun and shoot my shit, and shoot my shit, and maybe try to make somebody laugh. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
right.
to
It's
sell my
all
soul,
entertainment. And that's what some people are getting so butt hurt, of this entertainment and the chat and what the chat's saying or what the back chat is saying or what someone is DMing them. Come on now.
yeah. And you know what? And I understand, and I pretty now it's unfortunate because I've grown to like some people around here, and it's things just went left. But you know what I learned? Mind the business that mind you, and just sit back, relax, and just watch. Just let things be.
Right. Be entertained.
You know.
That's like when I first came up because Triple was up there. I don't holler. I don't scream. I don't go back and forth and argue. I'm not a roaster. So all of that wouldn't have came from me. Calling him out of his name wouldn't have came from me. Because from the day that I said, I typed in a chat and said my exact words. His energy is like a snake. That's it. And it was the first time me hearing of him speak. After that, he rolled out. He's been angry ever since. Why are you so angry off of words in the chat?
Right. I mean, if it don't apply, let it fly.
call
No, you're not a snake. Don't let it bother you.
Right. I didn't call you out of your name. I didn't disrespect you.
Yeah.
So I have a legitimate reason to ask you, what is your problem? Again, you can feel how you feel about me, my looks, whatever. Doesn't bother me, man. Come on now.
Right. Yes.
And everybody has their opinion.
Mm-hmm. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna get this StreamYard thing going, and I'm gonna find something that that entertains people and make people laugh, and I'm gonna get the numbers back. Right now, I'm just a beginner. Okay, let me. Good. I'm glad nature by Mysteries by Nature. Hey, girl. Hey, lady. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Riz. Wait, hold up, Miss Riz. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was about to cough. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. And
Hey,
how about
AMR. Hey, African Goddess.
Hello, mysterious by
Hello, how you
nature.
doing?
AMR, you got a really good voice. You have a real strong voice. I like that.
Thank
oh,
you. I
he's
appreciate
handsome.
it.
Oh, he is. I gotta go look at him. Wait, how old he
He is
is first? Because
handsome.
you know.
Don't let that avatar fool you. He's more handsome than Avatar.
Well, come on. Do I have to tell my age?
Oh
No,
no, you don't have to tell me. As
yeah,
long
'cause
as as long as you legal.
I'm more than legal.
All right, all right.
Legal that you wouldn't even have to, cross state boundaries. So it's all
All
good.
right. All right. Miss Rez, I was up here on the first live. Um, I was eating and then you had got off, but I was like, I can't miss this one.
Yeah, I'm glad you know what? Thanks for coming by.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's always a pleasure. You always make my day, Miss Rez. You always so sweet. And everybody needs that sometimes, you know.
Exactly. And see, you mean, yes, I'm trying to figure out how can I go to other people's chat rooms and be so entertained and makes people laugh, but I can't even hold my own. I get in my chat room and I be,
Oh, me
well,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
You
hard
are
doing this.
holding your own. We having a good conversation. It's chill. It's laid back. We just talking about different topics. You know, sometimes channel holders have to realize that some people get on their panel or go in the chat to vent. They
Yeah.
might be having something going on that they can relate to, and they don't have no outlet.
Yeah, that's right. Because it is an outlet for me. I used to I had a channel before I have this one and I had to delete that one, but it was like therapy. But since YouTube is so bad now with the doxing and all that, like I can't, I'm afraid to. That's why I don't cam up or nothing like that because I don't want nobody coming after me. So I just leave it alone. But it is like therapy, and we get to know people from all over. It's a beautiful thing if you use it the right way.
exactly.
Right, right.
And my thing is this, like I told them, I refuse to sell my soul just just for some views. I rather like win people over the old fashioned way. I rather earn my supporters. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
just,
right.
just by my personality by itself.
Yeah, me
Not,
too. I like to joke around a lot.
and I mean,
So
I joke and talk crap about certain people that deserve to have that deserves it. Like the Jurassic sissy.
yeah,
Yeah,
he is something else. I
exactly.
used
I wanted
I,
to excuse me, I wanted to address the situation that Chucky was talking about, keep running around talking about Betty Boop want him, knowing that she got a whole husband that's also a channel holder. Well, I don't think he do videos like that. I don't know Stephen do videos or anything, but I know he be on the panel sometimes.
oh, okay. I didn't know she was married. I see her in the chat all the time, but I don't watch Chucky. I think Chucky and Jokey are like just trolls that have a channel. I don't think any of that is real. And he says some like off the walls, like it's children and all that. I can't deal with all that. A lot, they think if you talking to somebody like a male that you want them and it ain't. I mean, it's just being friendly. I don't know where he coming from with that, but I don't fool. I don't go over. I went over there when they were like Allie. They had Allie up there, and I saw that live. But other than that, I can't tolerate too much of Chucky and the Jokey with all that craziness.
Sometimes I'm just watching them in the bushes, just laugh at them and see how she's hollering at him and hollering at everybody.
Yeah, they
I ain't gonna lie,
crazy.
some of that stuff is funny as I don't know what, but then again, I said, no, they be going too far with that stuff. And then if you look at them, they're trolls. At the end of the day, that's what they are. They're trolls. That's what they do, troll
Yeah,
people.
yeah, they do. And y'all, I heard you and AMR talking about LA and Clifton. Y'all, you talking about LA with the braids? He used to have the braids to the back.
Yeah,
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 him.
I
yeah,
used to be on like way like this probably was like 2013, like when Tommy Sotomayor first like got real big and stuff. And I would see them roasting each other and Monty and Kevin, I think his name was.
Yeah, I knew them. I was back. I used to knew him back then.
Yeah, I saw them. Is Monty's mama sick for real?
You know
you know
what?
what? Because Kevin Smith did do a two
She passed
videos
away.
talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Oh,
all I, she passed away, and
Oh my
he
god.
and Monty had fell out a long time ago. Over some stuff that he did. But you know what?
Oh,
You have my condolences, and I
yeah.
hope everything works out between for you. That's all I could tell you.
Oh,
I know me and you are not cool or nothing like that, but I send you my condolences, Monty. That's
yeah.
all I can tell you.
And,
oh
and, and
man,
even
I
and
didn't.
even though and even with the shots, he threw at me, and I didn't. I don't think I said anything about him. Even though I was aware of him and Cliff's past because lived it and saw it in front of my very eyes.
Right.
But even they so-called feud was slowly but surely starting to die down a bit when I came into the picture. But then all of a sudden somebody asked them a question about, well, what do you think about Cliff and Aaron and some, but they used, but they said my name in a disparaging manner, and he started laughing, and
Yeah.
he's like, I think he may be suspect, but that's just me, but he ain't done that to me. I'm just I'm like, all right, man, that's what you think. Okay, well, hush falls over Jerusalem. I'm gonna let you go ahead and continue to believe because you're never gonna have a conversation with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
We him fell out because now there was this young lady named Monty and this girl lady named Miss London. They've been cool for the longest, longer than I have known them, right? And then I started, being around them, and and of course, Cliff and Monty, had their little had they exchange, back and forth, da 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 da. Somewhere along the line, they squashed their beef. I squashed my beef with Cliff, and me and Cliff literally became close friends. I started to like Cliff, and Cliff started to like me. I found, I found how cool Cliff is. I noticed that Cliff is a really cool guy. So fast forward, some kind of way, Monty and Miss London fell out. For what, I don't know. See, I'm not part of the wood grain team. I
See,
just watch his shows, support him, whatever. I also support Miss London.
you know what,
So
Miss? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Ross. I didn't mean to cut you off. You can go ahead.
okay, and then it got so bad. Monty got in his feelings because she started you know being around Kevin and Mike Mills. Those two was his arch enemies, and it got so bad. That's when he started exposing Miss London's nudes.
Oh
I
no.
made a video telling him that he went too far doing that, and he fell out with me for that. And it's been like that ever since.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think sometimes it is a bit too much, and I feel like one day I don't want to speak that on anybody, but one day somebody gonna get hurt because it seemed like they go like they try to like up the ante every time. So the next thing is actually pulling up on somebody or whatever they want to call it, and that's not gonna go too well. It's just it's dangerous on here, especially when people get their emotions involved and family members and jobs and stuff. So I just like I stay away from that. Like I'm not trying to be out here fighting nobody. So I'm too old to be fighting somebody, but it's crazy
Me too.
to see them dealing with that. And yeah, it's like people have guns and stuff, waving them in the camera. I didn't see a whole lot.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I can't do all that. And it ain't worth it. And you be in 3,000 miles away from somebody talking about what you gonna do and all that. I'm not doing all that. You come to my house, I'm calling the police on you. I'm telling you that.
Exactly. That's what I'm not finna go out here and get dirty. I ain't finna go out here and fight no mud and get dirty and all that stuff. For what? Over some YouTube stuff? I'm not finna hop on no plane, waste some trip just to fight somebody over YouTube.
Yeah, they
Because
crazy.
you said something to me I don't like. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop on a plane, fly from one state to another just to fight somebody over YouTube.
Yep. And then how you gonna explain that to your family? You lose your job or get locked up somewhere. Like it's like what you was fighting for because somebody said something about you on the internet. Like you gotta, and that don't make too much sense to me. But a lot
You
of
know
them.
what? I use this, example all the time, and there was a certain YouTuber who went by the name of Messi Maya. For those who's been
Right.
around and know exactly who his thing. Now, Messi Maya, he would talk about people. He would, but I think he would just talk about people that he probably knew. I don't think it was other YouTubers, but outside of YouTube, I believe. Like he would get under their skin so bad, and it just got to the point to where somebody actually did run up on him, and they shot him at point blank range, and they still, I don't believe, ever found out who did it.
Right.
And and I try to like sort of I say that in the attempt of, man, you know what, that we don't want any more messy Maya situations on YouTube.
And that's why we be trying to tell some of these folks over here on these YouTube streets, hey, Miss Vicky. That's why we trying to tell these people who be carrying this stuff too far, attacking kids, calling child protective services on people, doing all this other dirty lowdown stuff, calling people's jobs, trying to get them fired and all this old crazy stuff.
Or better yet, recording conversations without the other person's permission.
Right. That's that part.
Yeah. And
And
I
it's
know Missy Maya too. I'm from New Orleans, so I don't know him I didn't know him personally, but I know some of his family members, and they haven't found his killer yet.
And that's
and- and-
sad.
yeah, and you know what?
I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish nothing like that on my worst enemies. I mean, I might there might get to a point where I can't stand you. I don't want you to be around you, but I don't wish death on nobody if you really think about it. Shoot. Who can I make a video and put a dress on that person?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
can I take the face out of that person's face and put it on a girl's image? You know what I'm saying?
or better yet, a low skirt with a witch broom and an apple.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
That part.
yeah, making them twerking stuff.
Yeah, talk about and play that song. Twerk,
Yeah,
twerk, twerk,
yeah.
Yeah,
Talking
Uncle
about
Suge can do that. Suge is real good at that kind of stuff.
Yep. And him and shout out to Auntie Miracle. What's her name? Auntie Miracle. And what's Candy Cartel. Shout out to her. She be doing that shit too. Putting her face on the women's on those women's body. And
Yeah, I like to hear Candy talk. I mean, Candy could just like brutalize you just talking. I
without
love
even
to hear her
yelling.
talk.
And she don't have to yell. She will destroy you just by talking in a monotone.
Yeah, yeah, I like to hear Candy talk.
That jump, I like, wow. I said, boy, and that jump be they getting ZX and it put ZX in his feelings.
Oh yeah, he be extremely bothered. I don't know. ZX is an I don't know, like to be his age and doing all that. I don't see it. Like I have uncles ZX age, and they around here with their wives and stuff and living life. I would never think that they might be doing something I don't know about, but that's just weird that it's like he having a little midlife crisis in
Yeah,
front
I
of
never
us.
seen nobody act like that, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
to put up a hey,
I'm gonna get this YouTube thing. I'm gonna get this YouTube thing down, even if it kills me. I'm trying to give people some wrenches, but see, I can't get it off of the stream. I got to go to the YouTube thing and do it, or at least wait till after I get through streaming, and I can start giving people wrenches.
I had the way I did it. I like opened another window and went to my channel, and then I went to the chat and like clicked on the name, and you have to. I think it'll put add as moderator or something like that, and that's how I had to do it last night. But I couldn't post my StreamYard link last night, and it was like I had to put it in the description box and ask one of the moderators to post it. I don't know what was going on. It's a little confusing when you first getting on here.
because they
Excuse
changed they
me, Miss Raslin. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go back down in the chat because I have the little ones acting up as well as my big one. So thank you for having me.
Yes.
See you here. Hey, what you was saying, EMR? You said they changed something with YouTube.
oh yeah, they changed they settings and they policies up again.
Oh wow! So you can't post links anymore?
You can only if you like wrenched up or
Oh,
blued up,
okay.
as they say. But I had to Google and they say, okay, go to YouTube settings or YouTube. What's that tab? I think it has something to do with YouTube. I think it's YouTube Studio. Go to settings and then click on people's names that's either sub to you or that's been visited your show before, and you could just press on their name and then just give them a wrench through it like that.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
you do gaming videos?
yeah. Whenever I can, but my internet's been so terrible as of late. But
Yeah, they my son does that. I don't know what he be playing. It's some kind of game where they shooting everybody, but he got one of them little Wi-Fi extenders and that helped him because it kept buffering, he said.
oh yeah, yeah. I think it's the one of those Wi-Fi routers where
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to
that's it.
you have to plug it up through the plug the cord up through the from the PlayStation to your modem, and And I'm just thinking about, you know what, because I'm kind of disappointed with, well, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but with the PS5 and them being sold out too quickly, I'm just gonna, probably see what I can do about purchasing a, what do they call that? A capture card set to where I just, may stream some retro.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get one for him for Christmas, but they've been sold out. So I was like, you have to pick something else because you can't find it nowhere.
Right. And if you can't find it there, but if you somehow manage to do find it, you better have all your money better have all your money up front.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
because I saw one that cost up to 1,900. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
ain't no way in hell.
No,
No way,
indeed.
ain't no way in hell.
No, I'm not doing that. I can't pay. I wouldn't pay that much for nothing. I don't know. I'm like a minimalist, so I'm like real. So I ain't paying that much for nothing. And you say
Yeah,
you from Texas?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I grew up in Washington State though.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I spend some. Well, I go back and forth to Texas sometimes, or to Houston, Texas. But I
Okay.
never been to Washington at all. That's somewhere I want to visit though. Is it snowing?
Not at the moment, but it is cold.
Mm-mm. See, I'm from New Orleans. We not built for cold weather.
Yeah. Hey, what they say? Who there? Who there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who there? Hey, that's New
Yeah.
Orleans language for those who don't know. So y'all.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
But yeah though. But yeah though. But also, again, like going back to conversation earlier, that I've not, again, like in a way, just sort of, I don't want to say I've, again, come up with it, but my theory is, it's like if you like try to venture out and step out and do other things that ain't related to just one thing, and for these people that do the things that they do, it's like, hey, the more success or the more you accomplish, the more hate that's gonna come along with it.
Yeah, that's true. I see every community. It's funny, like even because I used to be into like the makeup stuff and all that, but even them, like they have little beefs. I mean, you could go anywhere on YouTube and somebody is fighting about something. Like they have channels with people who do like the mukbangs or
Yeah,
mukbangs, and they be fighting. I'm like, y'all eating? Like, what is there to fight about? Food?
right. Like I'm like, come on. I'm like, what is this like the Popeyes chicken sandwich saga over again? Like how them people
Yeah.
was fighting over them chicken sandwiches and people getting slammed on the concrete and white people calling black people the N word because they ran out of chicken sandwich. Like, come on, man. Like Charles Barkley say, come on, man. Hey,
Miss Rez, you ever saw that? Miss Rez, you saw them? You watch the mukbang channels, like the people who just eat a bunch of food? She must have put
yeah,
us
yeah,
on hold.
yeah. Yeah, but you know what though? I'm gonna go ahead and read this comment real quick from hey Miss Vicky, my family from Port Arthur, Texas, by the way, of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, hey Miss Vicky, do you know? Have you heard of BMT?
Right. Oh, I heard of mug. You know what? I've heard that. I done seen people just eat a bunch of food. Have that going on. And you know what? I do notice people be beefing. I say, wait a minute, y'all eating food. Mistress, you hit the nail right on the
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. It's I don't like watching that stuff because like it kind of grosses me out. But like when I was like on my little weight things, I would sometimes like watch as much as they eat and like kind of try to deter myself from eating because I didn't want to end up like that. But it was just like it's disgusting. Like they'll have like six chicken sandwiches and two bowls of spaghetti or something like that. Stuff is gross.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Now
Yeah.
seafood. Now seafood. I like that. I love
Oh yeah.
seafood. I mean
Yeah.
shrimp, crab legs, and them sausages. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta come down here. You gotta come to New Orleans, Miss Reyes. I'll take you out to get some seafood. Like I think we got the best seafood. I know they be saying, I think Maryland, somewhere, they have the seafood thing too. But I really like that. That's like our culture down here. But I had a
Right.
friend who was from France, like when we were in high school, and she came to like we have like these things called like a crawfish boil, and you just like boil fish and seafood and like a picnic thing. And she was like, "Oh my God, y'all eat roaches?"
Oh my god.
And she was like
I
horrified.
you know what? I had some crawfish once, and I found out I was allergic to them. I swelled up. I mean, my eyes all was big like two golf balls after eating. That was good while I was eating them, but I said, "Oh my god!" I don't know whether it was the sauce, the seasonings, or what, but for some reason it swelled me up real bad. I had to
Oh
take some.
yeah.
Yeah, that's that iodine poison, like Pimp C from UGK would say about that shrimp. And,
Yeah.
and trust me, I can relate to you because that happened to me in the past, and I was looking like Will Smith off a Hitch, where they would have to always, treat me to Benadryl. But when I got around my mid to late 20s, I had a whole I ate a whole steak and lobster tail, and I didn't realize that and every now and then I would have to get up to look in the mirror just to see if I'm suffering from any breakouts, and just a just yeah, sure enough, I don't know what happened. Like it didn't break me out, and I was
Mhm.
like, well, this is a lobster tail.
Hey Moody. I see Moody down there.
The people who
I,
eat
Good to see you
the
over
people
here. Thanks for stopping by and showing me some love.
the people who eat starch baffles me. Oh, like cornstarch.
oh yeah. That's country.
But nah, though. But going back to the mukbang part though, where you'll see these people that'll be doing these mukbangs, and they have the horrible cleaning etiquette.
Oh
They have
yeah.
yeah, their etiquette is so out of this world. Like they don't even wipe their mouth or wash their hands. They just go
Hmm.
out there like they just in front of their own house watching TV, just eating all messy.
Yeah, and they be making all them noises and stuff. I was just like, who wants to sit there like they it's
And
nasty.
and they
Wow.
eat and they eat with their mouth open. Talk about like I'm doing the mukbang, you guys. I'm doing the mukbang. I'm like, close your mouth.
Yeah. They had this
Like,
one dude ate a whole alligator.
oh, I go. Not hey, now you done got me in the mood.
Yes, he said a
Getting
whole
some alligator.
alligator.
I'm getting started with some alligator, man.
Yeah, it was. I think his name is like Troy C, something like that. He's a little young guy, but he sat there and ate a whole baby alligator. I was like, "Is this for real?" And he sat there and ate it. I was like, "Oh my
I've
god!"
heard of people. I've heard of people over there in the bayou barbecue and eat alligators. I never ate an alligator before, but I heard about people who do that.
Yeah, I ate it. It's spicy.
Who eat alligators. But some people say they just taste like chicken.
Now, to
And
me, it tastes like smoked sausage.
well,
Oh, go ahead.
who? Oh, I was gonna ask. So who here had frog legs? or eaten frog legs?
I never had that.
I
Oh,
never had frog legs.
oh man, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Now
What it tastes like?
now they say that not to me. I think it tastes like chicken, but some people say otherwise. But it's not as they don't. It doesn't have that bitter taste to it, how you would know food to how anybody that knows food.
I have people
Ugh.
who's from the South who ate frog legs,
Hmm.
and somebody said, they're pretty good. Not bad with hot sauce. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Yeah, I could eat some frog legs with hot sauce. So
Mhm. I'll
Moody
probably
said
eat
it.
a baby alligator, a baked baby alligator, put some hot sauce on it.
Moody said it tastes like chicken and fish. I ain't never
what you,
had it.
Yeah.
I can't I can't watch for too long. Or what you mean by that? Blue. Moody says tastes like. Oh yeah, okay. Tastes like
She
chicken and
said it
fish.
does taste like chicken. She said she just don't like it. And some
Yeah.
people just don't. You have to acquire it. It's like an acquired taste. Like a delicacy.
Yeah.
Acquired taste, like chitlins. Now I don't eat chitlins
Oh,
personally.
Oh.
But there's a lot of people that eats it.
Yeah, my grandma used to eat that. I used to be like, I ain't eating that mess. That stink. Like,
right,
Mhm.
right. And
I know
and
someone
my uncle eats that. And luckily for me, I wasn't there at the house when he'd be cooking it. I just remember that my cousins would be like they all would be out of the house, and then it would just have a funny smell, and I would be like, "What's that smell?" I was like, "Oh, my dad cooking some chitlins," and I was like, "Well, why would it smell like that?"
Moody said it's poop.
Yeah, yeah, right. And I was like, I'm like, and y'all gotta eat that too.
he said,
And y'all gotta eat that too, huh?
Ugh.
And I just be cracking up because this is like, you know what? Thank goodness I'm not missing out on a thing, even though. And I'm like, this is coming from the same guy who messed up some spaghetti once. How
I
you
ain't
mess up?
messing with
Yeah,
wow.
spaghetti.
how? Did you not put enough seasoning in the meat, or did you not? You know, and Miss Raj, we have a common nemesis on who messed up some spaghetti once over in that particular arena.
Oh, okay. I think I
Yeah,
know who you're talking about.
yeah. He cooked some spaghetti once, and this spaghetti looked absolute garbage. Like I wouldn't trust my instincts to even want to grab a plate and
Mm-mm.
just fix a plate and just sit down and say, "Yo, man, this shit is good," without throwing up later. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm picky. I
Oh
don't
my
eat
goodness.
everybody's food. Like when I used to work in this office, they used to always have potlucks, and I used to be like, "Oh, I got it." Well, I was vegan back then, but I was like, "I have food allergies," but I don't trust everybody in the kitchen. Everybody ain't clean, and I'm from
Exactly.
New Orleans, so like we real
You can't
particular.
trust everybody cooking. And
Yeah.
oh, check this out. You got to be careful of eating anybody's cooking. You got people, women. You got people over there put bad spirits in food too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad
they be
Yeah.
some
spirits.
ki- like Farrakhan say they some killers in the kitchen, yo. I'm like literally, they are some killers in the kitchen, and if they come over there and invite you, you'd have been possessed. They, they put in some. Well, I can't necessarily say exactly what it is because it may really gross some people out, but I'm just not gonna say it.
I
I
know
know.
what
I'm,
you're
I
talking about.
understand. Like some women do that, thinking that that's going to keep a man around. If I got to resort to all that just to keep me there, you know what? I'd rather just let you go. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
if don't come over here if you don't want to be here. There's the door. Go.
Yep.
I will eat
That's right.
alone.
and that's
That's
and
I
that's
right.
will eat
and
alone.
that's the thing, Miss Roz is like not too many people, yeah, they don't have that mentality of you. You know, they don't think like that. They rather just make you suffer. You know,
Exactly.
they rather just, you know, just somewhat try to do everything in their power to make you miserable, whether it be physically, mentally,
Exactly.
spiritually, socially, emotionally, and it's just too much.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with no toxic. Well, I had a toxic relationship. Good thing I'm away from that, but I ain't about to go through that no more. Like I peace as I get older, it's like I value peace more than anything. And I like my own like I'm introverted, so I can be by myself. Like to be with somebody and you don't even want to come home sometimes, like I'm not doing
Right.
that.
Oh man, like that. Yeah,
At least you
only.
have peace of mind. You know, one of my exes is trying to get back with me after all those years. I was like, wait a minute. You didn't want me. You didn't want me then. Why you want me now? What's your angle?
Right. Yeah, my grandma used to always be like, they're X for a reason. Remember that. So like, yeah, pretty much. But sometimes you gotta go back. You was familiar. You don't want to start all over again. If
Yeah, I mean,
you,
and it's hard too because you and that person had some. You know, y'all had a good time when y'all was together, but you know, if there is a reason why you would ex.
mm-hmm, that's right. Yeah.
And you know what? Right now, I just want to be by myself and you know focus on getting this chasing this dollars. And speaking of dollars, and I wish I could get Auntie Miracle over here. ZX is over here stealing people's catchphrases and selling T-shirts and making money off of somebody else.
Girl, who's ZX think gonna buy them ugly? I was about to curse. Who you think go buy them ugly clothes? Ain't nobody gonna buy that. Like, don't
I ain't,
nobody.
I ain't spending my money on. Maybe some people out there in this audience gonna buy to buy it just to prove that they only people gonna buy it is the people in this audience.
Yeah,
That's it.
the only merch that I ever seen that I like is Buddies, and I like black. The black and gold is my favorite color, so that's
Oh, I
the
love
only.
it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
hey, those them New Orleans colors. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, some New Orleans
Oh,
colors.
yep.
So, yeah. Shoot,
I'm not buying anything
that's
ZX
hey,
got to
that's
say. Period.
shoot. That's how it's like. That's how you know it's like what your what your roots are and where they originated from. And hey, it may attract some people, it may not.
Yeah, yep. And but a lot of people get this merch and stuff. Like I like Buddy stuff because it's general. It don't say like Buddy Lee on it. Like, why would I have a shirt with your name on it and you're not famous? Like, even if you were famous, I'm not gonna walk around with nobody else's shirt. Like, who is ZX? Don't nobody know you.
No, he getting a shirt with somebody else's catchphrase on it. You know that catchphrase that what you call 'em? Hey, Fit Unleash. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you know that shirt at least they called that Chucky be saying bad bitch.
Oh
And
yeah.
he finna sell that shirt. But see, Auntie Miracle the one came up with it first, and she's finna have it. She's trying to sell the shirt.
Yeah, she should have. If she could copyright it, she should have did that. Look,
Exactly.
Miss Vicky said, "Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit."
I
Yeah,
can't wait. I can't wait to Buddy Lee's merch come out. You know, I'm gonna support the black businesses.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And Moody got a business. She sell like some beautiful jewelry. I'm gonna go get some of that. Like she really got some good stuff.
You know what? Who should be selling some merch? And I had came up with the idea on Jazzy's chat. You know, Jazzy like to say period poo. Sell
Yeah.
her merch and let it put period poo. People will actually buy it from her.
Yeah, people will buy that from her because they love Jazzy be singing some stuff. and they love to hear her. Like she another one who has a good voice. Like I could hear her talk about anything.
Yeah, I mean, I go when Jazz, as soon as Jazzy come live, I be on the chat room and I be like, I put a hard so I put Jazzy Jazz and the usual suspects.
Yeah, yeah, we be having a good time over there. She good people.
Yes,
Miss Roz, did you you remember back then when LA had his shirts and
oh yeah.
when his RGR shirts came he had a pig pen looking one, and he had one that he was dressed up like he was going to work, but it just looked like a regular polo T-shirt with a tie on it, saying "For real." I saw, oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh my goodness!
I coughed out a lung. I was like, I can't breathe, man.
And that's not even the bad part. Guess who
Right?
tried to copy? Guess who tried to copy off of him?
Who's that?
Mike Mills.
I mean,
You talking about trying to sell some merch and sell misery.
but when I saw that, I was just like, so because somebody showed it to me, and I'm looking at it and how it was designed from the centering, from the edge, from the certain point. It's like it's him standing up like he taking a selfie in that polo t-shirt and jeans with a tie on. Like he actually proud of that pose. And actually proud that somebody is actually buying this from him. And he also got a t-shirt with him looking like Pigpen. I'm like, okay, if I'm going, well, this is just me and my personal opinion. I would actually buy one of those just to sleep in. Just to, not to wear it, not to just say, "Oh, I support this dude," but that's gonna be my, my pajamas, or nightgown. Well, I don't know, but night clothes. Yeah, night clothes. Now, Mike.
Oh my god!
Now, Mike. Let's see what his clothing line should. Oh, that's right. It's Mike Mills eating Dookie clothing.
I gotta see who that is. I never heard of him.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna like this sector better.
Yeah, we go right there.
I mean, we have jazz. You will love Jazzy. Once once you get to know her, and she don't just be going in on people. She be talking some real good, have some real good topics, real good building measures, and into astrology and that sort of thing.
Hmm. Yeah, you should come to Jazzy Chat AMR and Buddy Lee. You probably would like Buddy Lee and them. They have like more men in there, but we have like men over there with Jazzy too. But you come on the panel with us and like it's everybody is accepted. Like it's always a good time. Like usually, what do you do, Mr. Raz? You do like the Super Soaker Saturday and
Saturday, but I don't think he leaves them up. He usually do fuck shit Fridays, but I don't know for some reason, not here. So
yeah. And Jazzy do commentary on carbonation. It's like a cult. It's like a black cult. And she talk about them, but it's like funny because we know their personalities and stuff, and we have a good time. And you should come over there and hang with us.
Well, how you spell their names? Cause
Wait, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
all right, cool.
okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna start as soon as this thing is over, I'm gonna start giving people mods and and you know what, you could just put the her as soon as this will be over with, because it's gonna still be up. You can just put it in the comments section.
Okay.
Put all the links in this comments section, And don't forget to put and Vicky, don't forget to put your link up there, for your channels. Everybody who has channels, want y'all to leave your links, support each other, support your fellow, so just support your fellow channel holder, just support everybody.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta stick together.
yeah, I gotta. Yeah, now I get one day. I'm gonna work on getting a new laptop
Yeah,
because there's like certain because I have like certain letters that I can't necessarily type because I accidentally had a cup of coffee set on the edge of it and it accidentally spilled.
yeah.
Uh,
I need to
And
upgrade on my computer. I'm gonna upgrade. I got a laptop, but I got to get either a computer or another laptop. I
yeah,
want to play like The Sims. I want to start getting in the gaming thing too. I want to have like a variety. Plus, I want to, get more. Hopefully, I could get more, subscribers. So, like, if I'm out and about, I can go live on my phone. If I'm working out, I could show you all my improvements. I could go live on my phone. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna kind of build another channel as well. So I could have like a cooking channel. I could, we could do a variety of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just stick to like roast. I'm not a roaster, so I can't roast too much anybody.
well,
yeah,
yeah, I get it, but then again, like just certain things that can be said in passing. If it comes out funny, hey, that's
I mean,
not
I
saying
can,
it, yeah, but
and another thing I want to learn to do, I want to learn to like screen share things. And if I see something like funny, like if somebody doing something stupid, I can say, okay, check out what so and so is doing.
yeah. They
Yeah.
AMR
Oh,
when
and
this video over.
Philip's Moonchild. Um, that's Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky and Philip's Moonchild. Make sure you subscribe to her too.
all righty.
Yeah, I subscribe to
Yeah,
Miss Vicky. When this video go off, I mean the live go down, AMR, put comment in the comment section so I could go subscribe to your channel.
all right, cool, will do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I need to get. I want like one of those the thing with the dual monitors because when you do live streams, you can look at the thing going kind of like what Vic got, but Vic got a whole bunch of high tech stuff. But I want something like that so I can see what's going on all the time. But
That's
I
what I
don't know.
want. That's what I would like. And see, right now I'm working on one thing at a time, and
Mm-hmm.
pretty soon, if everything goes according to plan, I could upgrade, and I could be up there with both RE and Jazzy.
Yeah, yeah, they
Now,
do
the thing
real.
about it, let me tell you, I love both of these ladies. Period. They're both good content creators, and if I could, they don't have to like be best friends, but kind of coexist because they both support Buddy Lee, and Buddy Lee have love for both these ladies.
Yeah, Buddy Lee love everybody. He is so sweet. He is such a sweet young man. Like I look at him like a little brother. One day when I
Yeah,
came up, one of these days y'all will see because we both got them little small eyes. So I be laughing
yeah.
when Candy called him Chinese baby. I think that's so cute.
To me, I think Buddy Lee is a beautiful person, inside and out.
He is. He really is. I love him and Ron. I've interacted with him the most.
Ron Draper, he's
Yeah.
he's cool too, and Big Chief, I like him. I mean 44. Now I never seen 44, even though I ain't seen his face. That's Mean Mug, and what's that guy named Fifth Wheel? The
Yeah.
Fifth Wheel is hilarious.
Yeah, he
Oh, and
is.
Where he be yelling and screaming. Oh my God, that man have me rolling. When he be on there, and Buddy Lee, when him and Mean Mug be going back and forth, I be on the floor laughing. I mean that joke, I be crying. And
Yeah, he like,
Intrinsic, you'll love her. She's to me, she's sweet as gold.
yeah,
You know,
Intrinsic is beautiful. She is.
I love Intrinsic. Now that's Fifth Wheels lady. But
Yeah,
how is Intrinsic doing, if you don't mind my asking?
I haven't talked to her. Last time I saw her, she was in. Yeah,
She
she
was
was
in.
in Jersey Chat. She's doing good. She's doing good.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna, speak to her and all.
yeah, she doing good. Yo, and average Joe Lamar, like when he imitate
Yeah,
Gotti, that'd be so. I
got it.
thought he.
Oh, you know what? Actually, he not only Gotti, he doing her Halloween thing. Oh my God, he was imitating Suey.
Oh Lord. AMR, you gotta come see when they roast Suey. Like, I mean, I don't be wanting to hurt this because I think he'll sensitive, but they roast the mess out this dude, and
But
it'd be
you know
funny.
what? To me, he deserved it. Suey,
Yeah,
Suey turned on Buddy Lee for no reason.
yeah, he's a little
All, all because
different.
all because of a jealousy. All because he was jealous because of all the attention that Buddy Lee was getting, and he figured that he was supposed to get all the attention.
Yeah, because I think he's just a little too possessive over everybody. But it's enough love for everybody.
Yeah. Oh
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
Why would you be jealous of a person over a bunch of people that you're never going to meet?
Yeah, we give love to everybody over there. It's not just like no one person thing. Like Miss Vicky said, Big Chief, yes, Lord. Yeah, Big Chief is he is fine. He really is.
You know what?
He
You
really
know,
is.
we should have an award show too. We have
Yeah,
an award show over here, and I think Jazzy gonna. Uh, I don't know who's gonna do the award show this year, but somebody need to host an award show before this year is up.
yeah. I think Jazzy says she gonna get maybe Buddy to do it on his channel. That's
Yeah.
gonna be so much fun. Like I will request off from work just to be.
And the thing is, like, do y'all do like categories and stuff like that? Like, okay, this award goes to best of whether they are new to the scene or
Actually, we're gonna do like female content creator of the year, male
okay.
content creator of the year, content creator all around the year, sexiest content creator, a female, sexiest content creator, which is male. We
Mm-hmm.
want to do the most animated content the animated troll.
Yeah, AMR, you gotta come. I'm telling you, like it's look, Miss Vicky says she might dance if she get drunk enough. If she drink enough. Yeah, Miss Vicky is beautiful. She is beautiful. And she got a nice and everything. I'm trying to get on Miss.
Yeah, I'm trying
I'm
to get
trying
back
to.
to the size myself. As you can see, I'm not a skinny person, but that's okay. I'm on a gym, and I'm taking supplements, so I'm going to get there.
And you
Yeah.
know what, and that's how I feel too, because it's like this COVID, it's like on one end, it's like a blessing in disguise, but at the same time, not having that interaction, but like doing that real physical activity that everybody's accustomed to having, like not being able to go to a gym or
Yeah.
not
Oh
being
yeah,
able to.
good. That's a good category. Best roaster.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
will. Well, and that's the thing too, and just to put out again, like when I first came in, not necessarily this particular arena, but that particular sector, I wasn't necessarily a roaster or even anything like that. But I guess because of who I had interactions with or who I associate myself with. It's like I picked up some tools of the trade.
Right.
And when you do that, you start to, it's like, all right, well, maybe again, my style is probably, will be different from their style. But one thing I can say is that if you're gonna roast somebody, at least have facts.
Exactly.
Because people, they do these lie roasts, and when they lie roast, shoot, hell, see, I had some lie roasts told about me, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know a lot of people in our sector are good at roasting.
Yeah, I may end up taking some traits from y'all. I can adapt.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't roast. I just laugh.
No, I'm gonna tell you who y'all think is gonna be the sexiest content creator. I'm gonna say Jazzy.
Yeah, I would say Jazzy for the females. Who you think for the men though, Ms. Raz? Because, well, I guess it
Well,
probably would be.
it's gonna be Buddy Lee. He gonna
Yeah,
have all of
yeah, it'll be Buddy because the other men don't really come on and have their own channels.
Now, Seven Deadly Sins, he has his channel and he do have that look, but he don't do it that much. I'm going to, but I'm so 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be between Buddy Lee and Ron Draper.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah, it's probably.
reason why Buddy Lee's gonna get it because of his swag, the way of his presence, the way he carries himself.
Yeah, Buddy Lee is he's a handsome dude. He real chill. He like real mellow. Like I think he one of those people that can get along with anybody. Like if you gay, straight, old, young, like he can get along with anybody, and that's rare for a lot of people.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I love Buddy. I'm kind of sad that I just started watching him probably like within the last 2 months. And I was like, oh no, I'm not. I thought I was like too lame to go over there because I'm goofy. And then when I was over there, I was like, oh no, this is my type of party over here.
You know what? Was funny? I felt the same way. And at first I was afraid of going up there. And then when they had that and then when Jazzy was having her birthday party and she was saying, you know what, everybody got to show themselves, everybody got to cam up. So, I put caution in the wind, fixed my hair a little bit, wore some more shirt and cam up. He actually gave me a compliment, and that made me feel good.
Yeah, that's sweet. You beautiful, Miss Rance. You be having it all together. I be like, I don't know, like since the past couple of years, I really like been inside a lot. So I used to like work out a whole lot, and I'm trying to get back to that. So I'm kind of like insecure at the moment. But I'm getting myself together. I'm gonna be lifting weights. I'm gonna come on there with a muscle shirt for y'all.
Don't be. I will be working out too now. Don't believe me. I mean, I'm not the shape that I want to be. Let's put it like that. And that's why I get so I get so angry when I see Uncle Suge do that to Clyde Diva, and it's still doing it to her.
Yeah, Clay is gorgeous though. Like I don't see what they could roast her for. I mean, they talk about her body, but she's had children, okay. But Clay is gorgeous. I don't know what else they can roast her for. So
the stomach.
Yeah, and I mean, all
they're talking about this. I haven't even seen her stomach, but
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Stop all that. I mean, the thing about it is, you and her, y'all have history together. Y'all, saw each other. Y'all was intimate with each other.
Yeah.
And y'all been going at it for almost a year. What was it like? When was the last time y'all saw each other? Like in April, March, April, or May?
Oh, I don't know. I know they had met up, but Suge, I think Suge just got his little feelings hurt. So he just like Suge petty. I mean, I ain't got nothing against the dude, but he just like a real petty man, and I ain't got that's a turn off for me. He's nice looking, but he's petty. So, and that's just like a turn off. I'm like, dude, you do this to you roast these women. You ain't had that problem with her stomach when you was, getting with her. So hey, I think Clyde is fly. She look real good to me.
I mean, to me, she's beautiful.
She is. But he'll move on to somebody else. All she
Yeah,
gotta do is ignore him.
exactly. And then there's a goddess effect. Now that woman, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. That woman is gorgeous.
Oh, I don't
I
know
mean,
I
when
haven't seen
Ari
her.
showed her picture, oh my God, she is gorgeous.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know I heard her name, but I can't put a face to it. But we got a lot of like nice looking people over there in our sector. I don't know what it is, but we got the spice over there.
That's why they call the Spice Fairy sector.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, but it's like, hell, because again, like I've been in that, other sewage for so long. You just look at people, it's like being in a 25-year, having a 25-year high school reunion. You look at the people 25 years later, you go, "Ooh, Lord."
Oh yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to like this dude named Glenn. I used to have the biggest crush on Glenn, and I saw him and I was
Oh,
like,
Lady
girl.
Law. Oh, yeah, Lady. I'm gonna put that Lady Law. She's gorgeous too.
Oh
She
yeah,
would
Lady
be in
Luck.
that category. She didn't be nominated for that category of the sexiest woman.
Yeah, even
And
Lady Luck, they be trying to show her mugshot, but I said she looked good on her mugshot.
oh yeah,
Look,
she got that Judy.
yeah, she is gorgeous too. I like to see her smile. She has like a beautiful smile too.
hmm And she got a beautiful spirit.
She does. She really do.
And she's
Yeah.
funny. And she's funny. And she's a great content creator too.
She is. Yeah, like AMR said, you think people who you didn't probably thought that you couldn't get like in high school, you thought that they were everything, and then you see them a couple of years later and be like, oh, I'm glad I
Yeah, like
dodged that bullet.
yeah, like life that beat you down to death.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute it's like you'll see 'em with all their teeth. Like, yeah, I know I look good, but then 20 years, then 25 years later, it's like, what happened to your grill?
Oh
Like,
man,
like you can't
story
even
of my
bite.
life.
You can't even bite an apple.
Like I know there was a girl who you been with a girl with the prom king the homecoming queen, the most beautiful girl in your school, had it all going on. 10 years later, woman been look messed up, didn't cracked and messed her up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they be getting on that stuff and just mess up their whole life, and then you be wondering like, why was I even worried about this person?
You sit up and say, I'm sitting over here jealous of this woman all this time. I see her 10 years now. You feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
the
that's
that's how.
life.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that just goes to show you, it's like again, it ain't it amazing how it all, and I would say it always, but 9 times out of 10 it comes down remotely to that. Once they want once then let me phrase that correctly, because I don't want to be all tongue tied here. That when you thought that you once was, you no longer what you once was.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
You are no longer that popular person in the world. Now that popularity started to diminish and dwindle a little bit. Now here it is. Oh, I always respected you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what
just
I
be like, yeah, I just be like, you know what? I'd rather just. I'm like, you know what? Thank you, but bye. I got somewhere to be. Like
Yep.
I knew I'm like Jamie Foxx. I know I had a chance.
Yeah, that's what I tell my son because he's like kind of nerdy and quiet. And I was like, and he was like, he didn't, he probably get mad with me for saying this, but when he was, getting to the dating stage, nobody wanted to go out with him. And I was like, son, when you reach your 20s and early 30s, the women that turn you down, those gonna be the women that's chasing you. So keep your head up. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna want the bad boys once they get to older. And now he's seeing, that things are starting to change. But I like nerds. I like odd people. Like I don't like the standard of beauty in anybody. So, but some people can't see that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Like
the
when you get a certain age, you don't really your taste in men change. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to have this thing for men with dreads. In a way, I still do, but then as I got older, it changed. I've seen more when I hear a man's conversation and his presence and the way he carries himself. That's the way what I find attractive. And if you know how to dress, and if you have that confidence in yourself, like you always stand tall, and you're funny, and and you just have that presence about yourself. That's attractive,
Yeah, confidence is attractive.
right?
And
You know,
somebody who know how to treat you like you get with people who they might look like Idris Elba or something like that, but they treat you like you a dog. It's like that attractiveness wears off. And even with women, like you could be the most beautiful woman in the world, but you got a nasty attitude. Ain't nobody gonna put up with that.
exactly. And you want to know what's funny? I've seen women with the most best looking bodies, small waist, big boobs, big tits, pretty face, long hair, all that, but can't keep a man to save their life.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
they
was
so
looking at
because
this woman, I said, now wait a minute.
they
You
start,
seem
having
like
that
all together. You should be having men throwing themselves on you, but you're miserable and you failed relationships and failed marriages.
yeah. Oh, Miss Vicky says she like a man and know how to fix things. Yeah, that's
Oh
something
yeah,
too.
it's,
that's a
it's
plus
like
too.
it's like they start having that Lisa Ray moment that want to talk about other women for and about how lousy they are in bed. It's like, okay, well, they got men, and what about you though? And
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man, and like y'all are like 50 something years old. Y'all you still ain't happy.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
and
damn.
sometimes when you go to your groceries, when you go out and you be that single woman, you turn around and see the women who's not so, don't have the shade, not exactly Beyonce, but they got men next to them and been with men for years. You
Yeah.
know why? Because a woman knows how to treat a man. A woman knows that a man wants a nice warm meal. A woman that says, how was your day at work, baby?
Yeah,
A
they
woman
like
that
that.
knows how to put a smile on that man's face, make him laugh. You
Yeah,
know,
most people they a lot of I think now a lot of the it's so superficial, like everything is just like sex, like WAP and all this crazy stuff, and it's not paying attention to how compatible you are with somebody. Like I like somebody who we could just like be friends and have good conversations and joke about stuff. Like I'm not concerned about you holding like a stack of money looking stupid on it like that. Don't. So,
there you go. A lot of that stuff is cap. A lot of it is cap.
Yeah, it is. Like
You first, can I borrow some money? I need to give me some cigarettes. Well,
Or
where
I need to,
you have a big
or I
old
need to go
stack
to,
of money
or I need to
on
go, or I need to
Instagram?
go get some, or I need to go get some liquor, or I
yeah.
need to go get a lottery ticket. Like a lottery ticket.
But what do you have with a stack of money on Instagram, bro?
Yeah, yeah, and yet you call, and yet here you are asking people, but for people for money, but you claim that you got it. Like no, like you ought to be arrested for trying to scam people and
I
scheme.
know, right? I mean,
Like
and
that's just
I
like
don't have nothing against people putting their cash apps up, but don't be
right.
saying, "Yeah, I got this. I got a nice long, I got a nice car. I got a mansion. I got this. I got that." Make sure you hit my cash app.
But yet
yeah.
here I am flashing a stack or two or three stacks in front of your face though. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder, is that even yours? Is that yours too? Or did you just happen to grab three stacks from somebody else's house and you just decide, oh, it'd be a good idea just to take a picture and just post it up on
Or
social?
just
Like,
you be working at McDonald's or Burger King, you over here grabbing a whole wad of money, going to a bathroom or something.
hey, Miss Ross, I'm pretty sure you remember this. I'm about to bring up something. One person in particular who we know of was like, man, you motherfuckers is lame. Get y'all monies up. And so when he did that, it was like, but you claim you broke though. Like you motherfuckers is lame. Like get y'all monies up. He pulled us. How much? How much was it? Did he pull out? What was it? Almost 1,000 or more than that.
Yeah, it was almost $1,000.
Yeah, he pulled that out of his own pockets, but yet trying to tell other people to get their money up. And I'm like, man, that ain't your money.
yeah, they be showboating on
Yeah,
here.
it's like you just did you rob somebody or do a bad drug deal, and then that's how you somewhat you putting on here like, yeah, y'all need to get y'all money up, but yet okay. But here you are in your mom's basement cooking up sketties and tacos, tacos, and eating, and eating like you ain't got no home training. Like nobody don't want to hear that, man. And chew with your mouth closed. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, they some of these people on here think that you owe them something. Like I've seen people be like,
Oh,
if y'all don't donate to me, get out of my chat. And I'd be like, bye.
yeah, right, right. Or I bet you ain't gonna pay that money though, or I
yeah.
guarantee you ain't gonna buy that rich though.
Oh,
It's like,
check this out. There was a channel holder about 2 days ago complaining. Y'all over here saying that you're fun. I'm funny. You be falling off laughing and this, that, and third. But y'all won't make my dice roll.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, and first of all, why you sound like you got like one of those things that you put to your throat, like you didn't have throat. And then again, I'm not making fun of people who may suffer from that if you smoke too much cigarettes. You know, sometimes they have to use that little voice thing that they put to their throat just so
Oh
they can
yeah.
talk. Like, why you sounded like that? All of a sudden to make content. I'm like, you
No,
need to take care of your health and those.
he actually sound like that for real, for real.
Make my dice roll. That gets on my nerves when he say that. I hate when he said it.
Phillips Moonchild said, "I love tacos." Yeah, I love tacos too. But the person that we're talking about here, he'll eat tacos, but at the same time will smack while he's eating. And I don't like people that
Ugh.
smack while they eat. When they do that just to annoy people, you really get it's disturbing.
Yeah,
He,
it is.
he be trolling when he do. He be
Yeah,
trolling.
yeah.
He be trolling.
Yeah, my
Smoking loose cigarettes and drinking cold coffee. But he drink that cold coffee too much. I'm like, you ain't got no microwave. You can't warm it
Ugh.
up.
I hate cold coffee. Like to me, that defeats the purpose. Like to me, coffee should be hot. I don't
Exactly.
get that.
I mean, if the coffee is not hot, I don't want it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
It's
might as
like,
well. I might as well just get some iced coffee or some iced coffee. Now I'll drink
Yeah.
iced coffee. You put ice and some kind of flavor in it, yes. Or some mochiana or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll drink that. But coffee gotta be hot.
Yeah. I
it,
like
it, it was, it, and tea and coffee and tea is meant to be hot or supposed to be hot.
Exactly.
Now, again, don't get me wrong. I like iced tea. I like, sweet tea, cherry tea, strawberry tea, you name it. But if you drinking it cold and you ain't got, and you think just drinking it cold is gonna be the only thing that gets you by, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you gotta
Something is
drink
very
some hot tea. Hot tea, especially around this kind of weather. You
yeah.
fighting that COVID and the flu.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Hot tea would be good, because it knocks all that calms that system down. So whatever what you breathe in, it could pass through your body.
Right.
Yeah.
And where I live, up north, because again, like up north is pretty cold. We're not necessarily too far from the Canadian border, and I couldn't tell you like how many times people would have to stop just to grab some coffee
Right.
because they
I
trying to
got to
beat
have some
yeah,
coffee this type of weather.
they trying to beat they trying to beat the cold. I
Some
don't
coffee or some hot cocoa,
Yeah, and I don't
hot
know what they
chocolate.
doing. I don't know what they doing in the Midwest to beat the cold, other than just wear broken down hoodies and broke beanies or whatever, smoking loose cigarettes. I don't know. Like, I don't know
Right.
what they doing with themselves to. Well, I'm just all I know is that I'm just sitting under my fireplace while flash my stacks on y'all. My throat hurt every time I do that. Oh man, like my throat hurt every time I gotta laugh like
Yeah,
it's like
I don't like nothing cold. I went to Kentucky for with my job one time, and it was like during winter, and I just had like just normal, like for us, we wear like a coat and some jeans or something and boots, and we'll be okay. But we was up there and it was snowing, and I didn't have gloves in my hands, like I couldn't even feel the tips of my fingers, and I was like, I'm about to die. And it was like, girl, you gotta go get you some gloves, and we had to go to the store. I was not ready for that. I don't see how anybody could live somewhere where it get below 40.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I don't think I could tolerate that type of weather. Now my son, he stays up there in Virginia. That's closer to Washington.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard Virginia is
And
nice.
yes, yes, it's beautiful up there. It just when it snows, it snows. It snowed 2 days ago.
No, let's see.
But
I can't
I
even
was
think.
up there in Virginia, and it's beautiful up there. You know what? That's one place I wouldn't mind living. It's especially around that Potomac area. Oh
Oh
my God,
yeah, yeah,
that
it's
it's
beautiful.
beautiful. But you got to be rich up there. You got to have some. You got to be. You got to be well affluent up there to live up there. Cause ain't nothing in that place. It's not cheap. Period.
Yeah, the cost of living is high. It seems like it just keep raising everywhere.
Exactly. Now, some of the jobs, I think the lowest jobs up there, you'll be making like $18 or $19 an hour
Oh
up there.
wow.
But the cost, like you said, the cost of living is high.
Yes, that's a shame. And then with everything going on, it's things getting worse for people. They gonna have to do something, whatever with this new administration or whatever is gonna happen. They got to do something about this crisis we going through because so a lot of people still out of work.
Yeah, true.
They
Yeah,
need to
true
figure,
that.
they need to figure something out for real, for real. It's getting crazy. Well, I've been up here, since about a quarter to nine, and here it is, like almost 11:30. If y'all have anything closing, and let somebody else want to come up and say something right quick. Y'all want to see anything closing to say before y'all go down?
Thank you for having me up here, Miss Rez. You know I love you, and AMR, it's nice to meet you. And I hope it's not my last time seeing you. And don't forget to come to Super Soca Saturday or something with us.
Most definitely. Y'all definitely gonna be seeing me a lot more. And Miss Roz, hey, we go way back, like,
Exactly.
we go way back. I figured I had to come in and show you some love. So,
You know
eh,
what?
eh, eh,
I really do appreciate it. You welcome over here anytime.
and again, yeah, we had a chance to laugh, joke, sort of like old times without the extreme backlash.
Yes. You
And when you
know,
get to do that because of what's happened over the last few years and this that and the third, you use it. I use it for comedic relief purposes. Like certain people, that's just what it comes down to. They just comedic relief to me, even if they are pulling out they telling people to get their money up, but yet still drinking cold coffee and smoking loose cigarettes. But yeah. But yeah, though. But I know I still got a lot more, to learn about certain people that y'all may have mentioned, who's here and what they do. I like variety and experimenting and all and other sorts.
All
okay.
right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right then.
All right. Bye-bye.
And I'm finna play some closing music. Miss the Steers, can you do me a favor? Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend about this channel. And I'm finna play some closing music. Aaron, it's good to see you. I'm finna
All right,
play
good
some
to see
closing
you.
music before, I close out. Okay. Let me go to my playlist. Oh, hold on a minute. Good night, everyone.
Hi, good night, Miss Roz. Thanks for having me.
And I appreciate thanks and thank you for coming by.
Nah, no problem.
All right, I'm finna play some closing music. Okay, y'all give me a minute. Play something upbeat. Y'all remember this?
Soldier Boy, tell. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You gotta punch then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman, that why me crank that Soldier? 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 Soldier Boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman, that why me crank that Soldier? 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 Soldier Boy, been it. Why me lean that? Why me rock? Superman, that yeah, why me crank that Robocop? Superman, now why me jogging on them hater, man. When I do that, Soldier Boy, I lean to the left and crack that thing now. I'm jogging on you, I'm jogging on you. And if we get the fight, then I'm coming. You can be at your local party, yes, I crank it every day. Haters get mad, cause I got me so baby late. Soldier Boy, I been it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier, 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 Soldier Boy, I been it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier, 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 I'm bouncing on my toe, I be super so dead. I'm next to A-Rab and he gon' crank it up for sure. Haters wanna beat me, Soldier Boy, I'm the man. They be looking at my neck, saying it's no rubber band, man. Why me do, why we do, let me too, no, you can't do it like me, no, don't do it like me, I see you try to do it like me, man, that damn was ugly. Soldier Boy, I been it, why me crank it, why me roll, why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier, 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 Soldier Boy, I been it, why me crank it, why me roll, why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier, 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 I'm too fresh, I been it, why me crank it, why me crank that Roosevelt, that super soak that, 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 I'm too fresh, now why me show you, why me crank that Soldier Boy, now Superman, 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 Soldier Boy, been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier? 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 Soldier Boy, I been it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that why me crank that Soldier? Why me crank that Soldier? Why me crank that Soldier? Why me crank that Soldier?